now that Can you hear me now? Thank you, Andrew. Thank you so much. I did not realize I was sitting here talking to myself this whole time. Thank you so much. I don't even know that I pushed that. I was explaining how I make my string. So I'm about to do one more anyways. So lucky. All right. So I'm gonna get my measuring tape. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. And I'm gonna measure out 64 inches of string. And I'm doing it I do 64 inches. And I was saying before that I don't know if I should continue doing 64 inches. I started with that number because it was a nice safe number of inches for me that gave me the space to make mistakes on my string. Because sometimes the string would like get all tangled and I'll have to cut it, and so it just gave me that extra space. So right now what we're doing is we are building the strength of our thread. So our thread is very thin. This is gonna pop. So you don't want it to be thin. I was talking to one of my subscribers this morning and she said she was making her waist beads, but she only had 6 pieces of thread total. So it wasn't strong enough. So now I was telling her like when I do my waist beads, and I'm using thread, I usually make it 14 strands. So I'm gonna finish counting it because I be losing count and I don't want to have to do this twice. So this is 4. And the side you start on is the side you finish on. 5, 6. And I have a whole tutorial on how to do the string on my page, so go check that out. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have these little bumps, so I'm always like smoothing it out. 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, we are in business. So how I know I'm on the right side is, like I said, the side you start on is the side you end on. So sometimes I miscount. So that's how I know if I need to do another strand. So hold on. So I think I do need to go back down one more time. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking for in just a second. So these are all my loops. And this is where we usually connect the needle. So on this side, it should be all loops, but of course it will have one end. Yep. See that? Let me point it out. Hold on. See it? So you always want to end on that side. Okay. So that's the blunt end tip that I be talking about. And then we're going to cut that. So you have 2 options when it comes to making your waist bead. Well, 3 options when it comes to making your waist beads. Beginners. Get your beads, get a cup, start scooping. That's how I started making waist beads. Or you can use a container, any like Dollar Tree containers. I like containers with lids, anything with a lid. So you can get something like that and make your beads on that. Uh-oh. You could use a wooden bead spinner, which is this. This is a wooden bead spinner. You can get this from Amazon. Or probably Joann's or Michael's. So this is my string that we just did. Or you can get an electric bead spinner like this. So you have three options. It's up to you. The electric bead spinners cost about $12, $13, I think now. When I bought it, I think it was like 15. The wooden bead spinner, this is about $20. And the thread is a count of 2 of these spools for $12. This is Merc cotton thread. So that means that when it gets wet, it gets stronger. So that is some background on getting started on making your waist beads. Shout out to all the people who be leaving me the comments because you guys really keep me motivated. I really love talking to you guys, and it makes me want to come on, and that gives me an idea of what I need to focus on. So shout outs to y'all. And right now, I'm just clearing off my desk, and we're gonna flip you guys over. And I'm gonna grab I got some beads in there. Our bead spinner. We're gonna use, I need to clean it. The electric one. Electric bead spinner. We're gonna use, in my house, people love stealing my cord for my bead spinner, yo. I could never keep it like where I need it. Hold on, let me find one. I think I got one right here. No, that's not it. I do have a backup though. Hold on. All right. So I'm going to connect it to some power. And there we go. All right, so now what we need to do is get our string connected. We're going to put some red beads inside of the bead spinner. Here's the red. And let me just get the red out. I need to get me like a nice cute little spoon so I can scoop my beads. Like a real pretty one. I want to get one. All right. So here it is. I'm going to put a little bit more. All right. So we are definitely freestyling it right now. I'm going to look at some of my gem colors and see what is sparking my joy right now. Where's my needle? Hold on. have an ergonomic needle that I need to get acquainted with. Always date your products and your supplies. Don't get too in your comfort zone like me. Because look at me going crazy looking for my needles. Here it is. This is the one. Had this needle for like, no lie, 2 years. Lost all of the other ones, but that one has went with me to Florida. We've gone traveling together. I need something on my beads though, or put something on it. I don't know. I mean, on my needle to like find it when I'm not using it. Anyways, all right. So now we're gonna connect our thread, and I always cut my string because when you pop it, like when you just pop it like that, it gives you a weird tail, and it makes it harder to feed your thread through your needle. At least it does for me. I can only talk for myself. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna feed the thread through the hole. See how easy that was? Because we didn't pop it. We cut it. We'll put this one on the side. And when I finish doing like my string, I always put a knot at the end so that I don't have to go looking for which side is which. So this is the side that we'll make our anchor bead on, and we're gonna unroll it. And we're gonna open up all our loops. Let me do it off camera because it's gonna take me forever. Well, maybe no. Okay, I'm trying to be better at filming everything because I'll be like, let me just do this real quick. All right, so we're opening up all of our loops in our thread, and this could be your cord too. Like if you're using like a thick nylon cord, if you want, you can like double that one up too. But the thing is, depending on the size of your beads, you might not be able to use like a 6 millimeter cord and you double up your the nylon cord. You understand? So we opened up all of these because your beads won't be able to slide down. So that's why I kind of like working with the thread because I can play with the thickness. I can always add more strands if I feel like these are popping fast. I can add on like an extra, maybe 2 more rounds and do 14, 16, like 18 strings of thread instead of the 14. And maybe that might still fit on a 6 millimeter, I think. Yeah, it should. It'll be kind of like snug, but it would fit. And that would just make the bead stronger. But if you're using like a 8 millimeter bead, then you would if you're using this kind of thread, you would make your thread thicker. So you gotta like do it to the beads you're using. For 2 millimeters, um, when I was using this thread with 2 millimeter beads, I did the thread 10 times. For 6 millimeters, I do it 14 times to have 14 pieces of string. So like I said, I don't know. This works for me. You just gotta play around with your stuff. So let me get some gems out. Open them up. I got some glow in the dark beads. Oh, where are they? They're heart shaped too. Hold on. Where did I put them? I remember that I had them the other day and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta use those. Oh yeah, there it is. So let me put it up in the light so it can charge. I'll have to make a YouTube short later. But these are glow in the dark beads. Okay, what else we're gonna use on here? I like these beads. I could use those. Let's see something. And then I got these. But I think these was giving me a problem the other day. They wasn't going down my needle. Let me see. Sometimes the holes inside the beads. Yeah, this one won't let me push it through. So I can't even use it. I do have this though. This is pretty. Okay, we can add that probably in there. Let's see. I got some more gems. Where are they though? There it is. I'm gonna throw that in there. I wish I had two of those, but I only got one. What else? So like what I like to do and what you're watching me do right now is like I'm just pulling out everything I think I want to work with. So I can just get my creative flow going. All right. So I have some reds pre-selected in here. I'm just fishing them out. I think I see the ones that I do want though. I think I'm gonna use these flat 3 ones right here. Yeah. I like that. I like that they're flat like these. So I'm gonna use those. Let me pull those out. I don't even need the other ones. Hi. Welcome to the live. All right. So now that we got our beads out, I might as well take these out too. Sorry, I'm sniffling in your ears. I've been fighting this cold for a couple of days now. And it's just lingering. I've been drinking mullein. I've been drinking peppermint tea, Dayquil. Like, listen. All right, so we got our beads out. I only got 4. And we'll put that. And now, let's move that out the way. We will get started on getting our beads onto our string. So I'm going to do about 40 beads. And then count it 5, 10, 30, 35, 5 more, 40. Okay. Let's slide that down. And I'm going to get one more because I got to do the anchor knot, the anchor bead. All right. So let me put it kind of like this. So I'll slide it down. Okay. always playing with my angles, so forgive me, y'all. Hold on. Let me slide this way. Like that. Much better. Can y'all hear me? So when I have my electric bead spinner and my wooden bead spinner, and I get into my creative zone, what I usually do is I'll load up my wooden bead spinner with like the second primary color I'm working with, and then that way I don't have to be having like a container and scooping out my colors. So that's why it's kind of beneficial that I have my wooden bead spinner and my electric one. So I'm making my anchor bead, and that's just to help the bead stay on the string. And we got our 40 beads already on there. And now, I don't know. Do I want to do yellow? I got this pretty peach color that I need. I'm going to use that peach. All right, let me see if I can use these. I got these little gems. They're tiny. I don't know if they're going to fit. So I'm going to see real quick. There we go. Oh, it fits. Perfect. Okay. So that means we could do a little something in the middle. Now we have red. I'm going to use this rose color right here. I'm going to pick the little ones. The little tiny gems. I didn't even know that they fit. I used to always avoid them. I would use these though in the future for like earrings. But I'm gonna add on to this waist bead right now. I'm gonna pull out a couple. I'm gonna pull out 6. I think 6 will be a good start. So these are actually a little bit bigger than the small red one that I use, but that's cool with me because that's gonna be like small, big, small. Like the little red gems is gonna frame the big gems. So I'm gonna get all the red ones out. Ooh, it looks so pretty. I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm getting all these gems out right now. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and put your notification bell on. I also left the link to my link tree, so that way you can follow me on all my social media. You can check out my website and support your girl. So let me show you what I did. So remember I was saying that the red was smaller and it's gonna frame the middle one. That's what I meant. And now you're just gonna see the beauty come to life. So we're gonna get on another 40. Let's do 20. 20 beads of red. 5, 10, 15, 20. I want this waist bead to be extra. All right, and then we're gonna go back in with these small gems and do the big gem in the middle and then the small one in again. And then this way is like if this part ends up getting cut off and used as an inklet, it has a little something something going on. Another 20, 10, 15, 20. So that's how it's looking right now. I'm gonna do that again. And I usually do my design till I reach about 23 inches. I gotta get that coral color out. So let me do that now. Because I be having like little beads just kind of lingering sometimes. And I'm like, I need to do something with them. I need to use them. So I'll probably put this color in the wood and bead spinner. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This coral color, I got it from my Joann's. They be having a lot of sales. They said that they might be closing down Joann's though. I heard that they might be up for liquidation. I think they gotta find a buyer. Don't mark my words. This is allegedly, but I hope Joann's don't leave because I love Joann's. They always got deals on yarn and stuff. So I'm gonna put this in here. What in the? Mm-mm. Why is it making that sound? I think it need oil or something. Oh baby, I'm gonna have to put some oil in here. All right. So now we got this color in here, and we're gonna bounce back and forth. So I'm gonna do 5 of the coral color, and then let's see, 3 reds, and then another 5 of this coral color. And that's how it looks. Ooh. Can you see it? Hold on. That's cute. All right. And then I'm gonna go back in with those gems again. And then slide that down. And then go back in with this coral color again and put 5. I could even add black, but no, I'm gonna keep it just these 2 colors. I be trying to do too much. I always want to add like a deep color because I like how it makes like everything kind of pop more, but that's just my preference. That's not everybody's preference, so I try not to always be in my head about things. All right, and then 5, and then slide that down. So let me measure where I'm at in the design. So I'm at 14 inches. 14 inches. We're going to keep going until we hit 23 inches. Because I make the waist beads to accommodate up to size 50 inches of a waist. So I make them longer. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so now I'm doing 20 more of the red to kind of match this side. And then go back in with the gems. So I'm going to get some more gems out. Now what I'm thinking, I should do 3 of that and then switch it. So what I mean by switch it, so I'll do 2 of this kind and then 1 red in the middle. I'm gonna see how that looks. So let me get red out. Yeah, this is gonna be cute. All right, so I got a couple of those red ones out, and then let me get some other small rose gold. I think this is a rose gold. So these all came in like these little individual packages, and I had these containers left over from my beadsmith. Let me see something. Because if I got enough of the other bead, then I won't switch it. I'll keep it like that. Let me just see. You know, sometimes when you're designing, you gotta shift based on your supplies. Of course, right? So I'm just getting a bunch out. I know this is kind of tedious watching, but it is what it is. All right, so I got a couple of these out. Let's go from here. All right, so I'm going to go back in with, I feel like I should do one more. So let me take off these beads. I'm going to take off these 40 red beads that I just put on and then put the gems there. And then, because this looked a little funny to me. So I'm going to do the red gem, the rose gold in the middle, and another red. And then go back in with the red. So we'll count 20. Let's slide that down. And then let me show you. That's how it looks so far. I'm going to keep going. All right, so now what I want to do, I'm going to add 1 big red one. And then keep going. Add another 20 beads. 5, 10, 15, 20. Like I said before in all of my lives, you don't have to count. I count. I just like to be able to keep my design even in my head. Um, but you can just go by vibes. You can go by just measuring stuff like this, like that. It's up to you how you want to do it. All right. So now we're here. I'm gonna do another gem. Gem. Rose gold and red. I'm gonna slide that down. And then we're gonna go in with 5 coral. 5. And then 3 reds. And then 5 coral. Like that. And slide that down. And now we're gonna measure. So I'm at 21 inches right now. So that means I'm gonna add this design one more time. So I need a red, a rose gold, and another red. And then slide that down and then add in some more coral. I'm gonna do 5 coral and then 3 reds and then 5 coral. And that should be about where we want to be at in our design. So now the fun part. We are going to add a gem. We're gonna add, ooh, actually no. We're gonna use one of these. It's like triangular. It's a weird shape. Hopefully it fits over my needle. Let's see. So I'm trying to push it down. Sometimes these things don't want to work and I can't use it. So let's see. Now, what I do recommend, I don't think I have one on hand. I like the wide-eyed needles because my wide-eyed needles, I can use any type of what's it called? Needle, bead. They'll go down. But with this like thicker type of needle, it's harder. So I'm just gonna use a gem since I can't use that, and then go in with the heart. Always remember which way and which direction you put in your hearts on. Uh-oh. Come on, go down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my other needle. All right. I got backup. Hold up. So I'm gonna use these hearts instead. I'm gonna use these instead. So I'm going from the bottom so they all go the same direction. And then put another another gem. And then let's get these out. I think 4 is good. We're going to get the coral and put 5 in the middle. 5. The second part of the waist bead is always faster because we already know what we're doing. And then we're going to do the red gem, the heart from the bottom, and another red gem. And ooh, that looks so cute. And then 5 of coral. And then again, the red gem, the heart, and the red gem. And I'm gonna do it one more time because I got 4 here. So 5 coral, red gem. Oh, I ran out of gems. Red and okay. So red gem, heart, red gem, and then the coral with the 3 reds in the middle. Now we're going back to that. So 5 coral, 3 reds. You can use this with any color combination you choose to. If you just want to kind of recreate this one. Just recreate this waist piece for him. So that's how it looks in the middle now. And now from here, we're going to go back down, just doing what we was doing on the first side. So let me move this up. Okay. So what I usually do is lay it out and try not to get lost in my design. So I'm gonna get some more reds out. The small red. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. That's the words, right? I be having random songs in my head. All right. So we got our design laid out, and like I said, we're just gonna redo this side now, recreate it. So we're doing the red, rose gold, red, and then we need 5 coral, 5 corals, 3 reds, 5 corals. And slide that down. And then back in with the gems. Red gem, rose gold, red. And now we're going in with 20 reds. Five, 10, 15, 20. Then I need one big red gem. No, that one's too big. I always put them side by side because you don't want to have two different sizes on there. So let me see. Yeah, that's the one. When I got these beads, they come like small, medium, and large. So that's why I'm like careful. So 20 of the red. I have a gem inside there. 5, 10, 15, 20. And now we need the red gem. Rose gold. Red. Then 5 coral. 3 reds. 5 corals. And then back to the gems. Red. Rose gold. And red. And then 5 corals, 3 reds, 5 corals. Three. 5. All right, and then we need one more mini red. Actually, no. I need 5 more. Two, 3, 5. Okay. And then go back in with 20 red. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then red. Red, rose gold, and red. And then 20 more of the red. And we're almost at the end. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then one more time with the gems. And then we'll finish off the waist beads with 41 beads at the end. So that we can tie our anchor knot on the other side. So we're doing 40 now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then 1. Slide it on down. And then we're going to cut it off. Turn this off for a second. Move all that stuff out the way. Put these beads back. So now we're going to cut off our connected string thread. Take that out. We're going to grab one piece, one of the beads, and then do our anchor knot. Tie it 3 times. Do a slip knot. And then slide it down. And then do the same, make a slip knot. These are the loops that you have when you get waist beads that allows the beads to drop. And let me show you the design. Holding it up, and then I'll put it on the little board, and you can get the real final reveal. So that's how it looks right now. Let me put it on the board so you can see it there, and then we'll put it on the mannequin next. Okay. So we're gonna wrap it around. This is how I usually do my product photos. So we'll take a picture of it like this. And yeah, so that's the coral color we was doing. Those are the gems. And we just worked up to it. It came out so pretty. I didn't know what it was gonna look like, but I love that I did it. I might do another one similar to it. I don't have enough of these beads though, so it's gonna look different, but I like it. So I hope you found this live tutorial helpful. Be sure to click the description box. I left my link tree in there so you can find my website. You can find um, like all my social media accounts so you can check that out. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna make a YouTube shorts, debuting the whole waist bead strand and it on the torso of the mannequin and everything. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.